Nicholas Batum just missed the game winner in a crazy double overtime battle. The Sacramento Kings defeat the Los Angeles Clippers 176 to 175. It is 1:30 in the morning currently. I'm making this video because I care so much about you guys, and this was just a crazy game. I knew I had to stay up and just cover this video and make sure it comes to the end. I just want to say thank you guys so much for 700 subscribers. I really appreciate the support, and if you're new here and enjoy short and long-term NBA basketball content, I do post pretty frequently, and we're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Without further ado, let's get straight talking into this video about the victors, the Sacramento Kings. Wow, what a night for them. It was looking pretty bleak. It looks like the Clippers were going to be running away with this game. There was big shot after big shot down the stretch from both teams, but like I said, ultimately the Kings were the victors tonight. De'Aaron Fox, my oh my, he played 45 minutes tonight, and the only knock, I'm going to get it out of the way, is that he did shoot very poor from the free throw line. He shot 6 for 11, but that does not matter. After tonight, De'Aaron Fox is definitely up there in the top 3 clutchest players in the NBA. For most people, you guys already had him on your radar. Tonight, he finished with 42 points, 12 assists, 5 steals, guys. 5 steals, only 3 turnovers, and like I said, he played 45 minutes a night. That is ridiculously impressive. De'Aaron is just such an athlete, and something I really love about De'Aaron's game is that he just really walks into his spot at that mid-range elbow. If you guys watch the game, you know exactly what I'm talking about, and he gets the exact shot that he wants every single time. It's just so interesting how his game is so simple, yet it's lightning fast because he is the Fox. It was just a crazy game. He did have some crucial turnovers in overtime, and I really did think the Clippers were going to pull this one out. But, however, like I said, he just absolutely dominated tonight. And this night would not have been possible without the surge of Malik Monk. Wow. First and foremost, the Clippers opted to not foul. That's right, not foul when De'Aaron was driving to the basket, and they let the Kings shoot a three-pointer when they were up by 3. The Clippers, obviously, they were up by 3. And Malik Monk hits an insane shot to send it to overtime on that right wing. And he literally, since he got signed, if you guys saw one of my first videos I ever made, I said when the Lakers lost out on Malik Monk and he went to the Kings, that the Kings definitely got one in Malik Monk. He just has such infectious energy, and tonight you were really able to see that off the bench. He was a madman. He finished with 45 points off the bench and was the team's leading scorer tonight. It was truly insane. It is getting pretty late, so I'm going to try to keep this short on both sides. The last thing I want to say about the Kings is they just looked, well, I'm going to say 2 more things. One, Sabonis looked really great on the glass tonight. I know he only finished with 10, but he had a lot of tip out passes, and he looked all the way great until he fouled out in that first overtime. And the Kings just played with a lot of heart and hustle tonight and just showed that they don't quit. I'm tired of seeing no respect on this Kings team name. I just saw a list from Bleacher Report that had the Kings, and they weren't even a top 10 team in the NBA. They had teams like the Knicks ranked over them. I thought that was absolutely ridiculous. Kings, you guys did an amazing job tonight. As for the Clippers, Russell Westbrook makes his debut, and he hit some really big shots tonight. He hit the 2-pointer that put them up 3 with 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and he also hit an insanely big 3-pointer in the second overtime and in the first overtime. It was really good to see, Russell out there with his new squad for the first time. I'm sorry, he actually only hit 1 3-pointer in that second overtime. I got that a little bit confused. He did have a positive plus-minus tonight, and he finished with 17 points and 14 assists before he fouled out. That was the thing. He had a lot of turnovers tonight. He did have 7 turnovers. I guess that's kind of what you expect with Russell. But all in all, I think he had a really good game, and he was setting up Kawhi really well tonight and kind of just feeding the hot hand, and that's something I really appreciate about Russ's game. As for Kawhi, he looked absolutely automatic tonight. He was really in takeover mode, and it was so fun to watch because not only on offense, but in defense, in a game where we're scoring combined over 300 points, it was really refreshing to see see some good defensive possessions out of Kawhi. And he also played a season-high 45 minutes tonight. He actually ended up playing more than Paul George and more than anyone else on the Clippers tonight, which if you're a Clippers fan, very, very, very positive. And tonight he was so efficient, shooting 16 for 22 from the field. It was a really, really good game for Kawhi and the Clippers. They just could not pull this one out. And there was a ton of points scored tonight. And like I said, that's because of the lack of defense, but it's also paired with the fact that both of these teams shot over 60% from the field tonight. However, even with their amazing shooting performance, the Clippers in specific really, really struggled to get some shots up. Just not even, missing or making, just up in general in the fourth quarter. They had a 4-minute surge where they did not score or put up a single shot in the fourth quarter, and they allowed the Kings to go on that 15-4 run that really cost them the game. And then you have Nicholas Batum, who, like I said, missed that game winner, but he also missed 3 really big shots going from into the bottom minute of the fourth quarter, and he's usually really reliable from downtown, so you just hate to see that in your player. I think Paul George did a really, really good job of getting to the line tonight, even on a minutes restriction, and he just played at his own speed, and it's really interesting to see how he kind of slides back into that play style in his first game repairing with Russell Westbrook. As you guys remember, we had that MVPG season when he was playing with Westbrook, so it's just really, really cool to see. I think it's really weird how the Lakers tried to pin Russell as a scapegoat, but the second he touches down with the Clippers, he's nothing but smiles and good energy. And that practice, I'm sure you guys have seen those videos circulating of him hyping up Markieff Morris when he's shooting those 3-pointers. I think it was really, really cool. Last thing I'm going to say about the Clippers, other than you guys kind of sold yourselves this game, is that Norman Powell and Nick Batum had really, really solid productive nights off the bench. Powell finishes with a big 22 points off the bench. Batum had 19 points. They combined for 10 threes. I just wish it was more like 12 and Batum didn't miss some of these big shots. That game winner was an absolute clank. But this game, guys, it was absolutely nuts from start to end. I hope you guys watched it. If not, be sure to check out the highlights. If you guys made it this far, I appreciate your support as always. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day and stay happy, healthy, and blessed. As always, peace.